What I've got here is some black beluga lentils. Okay, so Kim knows these. We get them through Honest to Goodness. And Caroline, have you got these ones before?
I love a little French green.
Oh, the French green. You can use any lentils you like for this recipe, but I particularly like these black belugas. And they've got the high antioxidant level. They also keep their shape when they're cooked. They don't go all kind of mushy. So they're great. Now, I'm just going to cook these. So always get your lentils and rinse first. Yes, in the tin. Oh, I even have to wait until I taste them
Jimmy. Jimmy.
I'm not in the way. 3/4 of a cup of lentils. I've got a half a cup in here which will swell up and be about 1 cup, so I'll have some leftovers. And the ratio when you're cooking lentils is pretty much always 1 part lentils to 2 parts water. So I've got half a cup of lentils, we'll put a cup of water in, and away we go. So, just going to bring those to the boil. Lentils are on the boil, so I'll just turn them down to a simmer. And Mitchie, could you set the timer for 20 minutes for those? I've got some black sesame seeds. Has anyone ever tried these? These are so awesome. Black sesame seeds. Yeah, you can actually get black tahini too. It's fabulous stuff. So more antioxidants. I think the black sesame's got about 4 or 5 times the antioxidant power of the white. They don't taste substantially different, but you know they make such a colour difference. It looks really nice. So I like to grind them first, just because they're so small. If you pop them in with the other seeds, they tend not to get ground up very well. So, Holly, could you turn the oven on for me? Just get the trays out.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. What are they like toasted?
Toasted sesame, very nice actually.
The dark ones are good.
The dark ones are good, yeah. When they're toasted, just like I did last week in the frying pan. Just a really light toast there. Yeah. Which we need 180. Okay, so yeah, take those out. All right, sesame seeds. Quick whiz. No, just get the oven on. It needs to preheat. I'll do that later. So, in a normal food processor, it's going to take longer than that, but as you can see, they've been pretty well powdered. Can you smell that? Yeah. It's just fabulous. Such a great smell. Okay, now we've got the green pumpkin seeds, pepitas, and sunflower seeds here. So both of these are really excellent sources of zinc, and the pumpkin seeds are a pretty good source, pretty good source of omega-3 as well. So, here we go. Clean on. Okay, stand up. Okay.
Do you want to close the oven?
I get tired. Oh, to preheat it. Thanks, Jen.
I could hear it.
Okay. Now, some parsley and some coriander. If your food processor isn't that great, you might need to chop this up, but I'm just hurling it in whole. And the shallots really only need a very light chopping. Use as many or as few of these as you like. Caroline's saying I won't be using any. Shallots are alright? Okay, you can have this then. Yeah, yep. Okay. Alright, here we go. So, now we've got a green seed mix. Okay, so our herbs and our shallots are all ground up in there. And then we've got some rolled oats, which just thicken it up nicely. Some tomato paste.
Swap quinoa flakes instead of oats.
Oh, absolutely. Yep, anything flaky. Yep.
Amaranth the same? Amaranth?
Yep. Any flake like that will be absolutely fine.
Is there much difference between the quinoa and the amaranth? Or?
Not a great deal, no. They're really quite similar. Just going to measure out 1.5 cups of lentils here. Oh, sorry. I always make it the double quantity. I'm doing 3/4 of a cup for this one, aren't I? Usually when I make this, I just double everything, and that makes enough for 2 nights of burgers for us. So,
And having it in the freezer is this fantastic insurance policy.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
yes.
Saturday afternoon. What's for dinner? No problem.
Yeah.
Sunday's my leftovers day. I always plan to, stow up enough leftovers so that I don't have to cook on Sunday. We just have 3 courses of leftovers, sometimes more. Okay, so these we can just put aside. And finally, some tahini. So, seeing as this is nut and seed week, showcasing as many seed and nut products as I can. I can smell that black sesame, and it is truly awesome.
Really?
And it's oh, tahini, where do you get it? Yeah, Coles, Woolies, in the health food section. Easy as
That's not the best
pie to
stuff,
get
but
tahini.
that's okay.
Even Franklin's has it.
Okay.
And that's the old food stuff, and you get it at health food stores and
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that I've actually, that's a Mavis jar, but it's got the clear one that we get from on HUs in there. It's a terrible job topping up the jar from the 2 kilo one. John and I fight to avoid doing that job. So whenever I catch it,
Takes a long time. You need a lot of fingers to do it.
You need a lot of bananas with you at the time.
That's exactly right. Okay, so we've got everything in, it's just mix. So the only trick with this is just making sure that all the herby bits down the bottom get mixed up with the lentils and whatnot up top. Otherwise you have striped burgers, which is kind of interesting, kind of quirky. Which is, that's okay, I don't mind.
Likes these burgers.
Okay, so all we need to do now is shape the burgers. Do you have clean hands? Good. Oh yeah. He likes getting chef's privileges. Alright, so as I say, when I make this I normally do a double quantity and I get 8 burgers out of it.
Is there a frog in here?
Yeah,
It does sound like
It does.
doesn't it?
Is there something on the stove?
No, it's close there.
Yeah, I think we've actually got an insect visitor today. Unless that's someone's mobile phone.
No, definitely not. I just mine's on silent.
Sounds like
Definitely
a
not
cricket
that noise
bird,
anyway.
like that.
Okay, Mitch, you want to just shape that into a burger?
Everybody sounds very
No,
contented.
it's in the pot plant.
Sounds like it's coming from up there.
No, it's not.
Is it this
Oh, it is too.
The battery's going on.
Oh, you would think it was some nice little creature.
Welcome to the technological world, eh? Fake sound of frog.
More staccato.
Oh wow, look at those.
It's like it knows you know now.
Yeah, that's right. Well, see, some artists do that. You know, when you get closer to them, they stop chirping.
Don't know.
Okay, you're going to need to shrink some of those tight and make up this one here. So they are beautiful.
They must do a lot of living whilst they're in their pupa.
Sort of ruin your artwork there.
Yeah.
Don't come back as a cicada.
No. It's really lame, this.
7 years underground,
Wow.
2 weeks on Earth.
It's kind of like Persephone, isn't it? I wonder if that's where the story came from.
Greek mythology.
I don't think that was a Buddhist story though.
Persephone was the daughter of Demeter, the goddess of agriculture, and Hades, the god of the underworld, took a fancy to her and kidnapped her and took her to the underworld. And her mother, Demeter, was grieving so much for her that she, being the goddess of agriculture, everything kind of went to pot and none of the crops would grow and the people were starving. And the gods prevailed on Hades to let Persephone go, but he said she can only leave if she's not eaten anything while she was in my kingdom. And the thing that she'd eaten was 6 pomegranate seeds. And so the deal that Hades made was that she could go back to the surface of the earth, but she had to spend 3 months underground with him, and that's winter. Isn't that a nice story?
Yeah, that is.
Okay, so Mitch, you can wash your hands first, actually, and I'll put them in the oven. Okay, so we've got 10 minutes on those for the first side, so we've had 10 minutes on one side. All we need to do,
Enough light to impact another tiny bit.
That's it.
flip them over.
Yeah, we've had one, but very much having to open the blind.
8 minutes on the other side. Who's up for a burger? Who's the perfect athlete? Alright, what I'll do, I think, because it's still quite hot, but luckily I have asbestos fingers, so I'm just going to excuse fingers, I have washed my hands. Okay, so I'm going to line them up. Okay, I don't know whose that is.
Thank you.
And I think I might have just nicked your spoon, did I?
No, I got one.
This must be mine. Free spoon. Okay, and again, I don't know whose that is.
Yeah, that's alright. I'll pick them up together.
Yeah, okay, alrighty.
Nice combination.
Nice texture.
Did that spoon come with this one?
Yes, that
Okay.
one.
No, that one did.
On the
Alright.
table, on the
This
board.
one here,
Can you do
no,
that?
this one here. This one here.
That one there,
Yeah.
Miss Elvis. Okay, got it. I'll watch the other one. Alright,
And this one right.
okay. That one's yours. Alright, I won't contaminate
This one's
mine.
We've put our name
I'm
tags
keeping
on
up, I'm keeping up. It's a struggle.
You already had one.
Jumping the queue. You can have seconds.
We've got to make
It's
sure
alright.
everyone's
First
first.
go.
Yum.
Alright, my helper.
Oh,
Yes,
this
here's
is
yours.
It's
Okay.
This is second.
Alrighty.
Everyone's
Oh,
had a
This
first.
is the
What
second.
about Emmy though?
Oh no, she's busy with
The
peanuts.
peanut party in the bedroom.
Yep, well she's vacuuming the floor afterward.
All's fair then.
Absolutely. I'm not even going there. Okay, there we go. Seconds? Yep.
Thank you.
So much.
Promise it's not bad.
When did you get?
Some-
Promise it's not bad.
Oh yeah, I believe you thousands wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yep. Who likes burgers? John told me I could make that every night of the week and he would happily eat them. So,
This is John's second.
This John the second.
Don't worry about
actually I'm running out of writer here. There we go. Little triple there.
The burger's so smooth.
So we've got seconds here? Yep. Okay.
I don't have my seconds. I can't do those.